Welcome to this video presentation here at Glenbourne's, and here we have the Mini 5-door hatchback on a 64 plate. I'm going to start off firstly by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot area first. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have plenty of boot space along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat, should you wish to increase this space even further again. And then this tray section can also lift, store away behind those rear seats to offer even more space beyond that. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in, and as I mentioned, we'll run through some controls from there. Now that we've done a full circle of it though, you can see it's in fantastic condition the whole way. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, first of all, we have the rev counter, we have the speedometer in the centre, and the fuel gauge on the right-hand side. Also in the centre, we have a digital readout for the speedometer. You can change that information using buttons on the end of the indicator stalk. You can see now the total miles for this car. They are 57,262. If we back out to the steering wheel next, we have our cruise control and speed limiter, phone and stereo controls. Into the centre is the stereo itself. So you can either use this dial to highlight any of these menus you want to go into, or press certain buttons directly. But using this dial, we have the radio. You can see there we've got FM, AM and DAB radio. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do so under the media heading. We have USB input and auxiliary input, as you can see. You can also, of course, pair your phone from here. Main volume for the stereo is on that left-hand side. Below that, we have dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air distributed in. And once you're happy with those settings, that's your air conditioning off. Back on again. Or you can just hit auto. The car will now take full control for you to maintain the temperatures that you've asked for. You can override that manually whenever you wish to. We have a heated driver seat and a heated passenger seat, both with 3 separate heat settings on each. Below that, we have traction control, start and stop button for the engine. So as long as you've got the key in the car, this is the button you use to start and stop the engine, whereas this is the stop and start. This is turned off when that light shows, but when it's on, this car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic, which in turn can save you fuel. We have a 12-volt charging socket, auxiliary and USB inputs, 2 cup holders, the key for the car in there as well at the moment, 6-speed manual gearbox, and then you can change the driving setup of the car. So here you're able to put it into sport, mid and green mode. Whichever mode you put it in is highlighted by the coloured ring around this central area as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Glenbourne's. We'd love to hear from you.